Hello, everyone. All right, we've got four viewers on. Can you guys see my screen pretty well? Let me know in the comments. So I'm here with Abimbola, who is, and together we're going to go through and talk about how to fix corrupt Excel files. How to fix corrupt Excel files. All right, great. So, gonna share my screen. All right, great. So, gonna share my. Okay, my screen is supposedly shared, but I can't. I can't actually. It's not working for some reason. Okay, so repairing Excel files can be an issue for sure. I think we'll just do a kind of conversation, a two-way conversation here, and often there can be issues from things like data validation or conditional formatting or VBA code or Power Query or just formulas that kind of break. And there's a few different ways to fix it. There are some built-in methods that you can fix it within Excel or within Microsoft infrastructure. For example, you can go to File Explorer and make sure you always see the file extensions. So that's super important. And once you see the file extensions, it is useful to be able to see that you are looking at the right kind of file. So an Excel file extension will be .xls, .xlsx. That is the newer version, and it's the version for pretty much the last 18 years, since 2007. So most files should be of that style. And you also have, if you have macros, you have different file extensions. So .xlsmm for macros. You also have template files. They're a lot rarer, but they can also be around. And in if you save your document in SharePoint or OneDrive, then it does automatically save. So the autosave feature is usually turned on, and you can view the file history at any point. So hopefully, if something you've done has broken the file in the last few minutes or hours, then that should fix because of that. Apart from that, you should be able to uh, you should be able to change to see the file extension uploaded. And also within Excel, if you open the file, if you go to the open tab in Excel, then it should be able to show you how to open and fix a corrupt file. So those are ways that you can do built in. Other than that, there are some third party tools that work very well. The one that I've found to be most useful is called Stellar Repair for Excel. And Stellar Repair for Excel is a product that you can get. Stellar Repair actually does multiple repair tools. Abimbola, what is your experience with these tools, Stellar Repair tools?
Hi, David.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, so for me, I've used Stellar Repair for Excel, and the tool is it's a very super easy tool to use. It's that app that once you get stuck on Excel, for instance, you're trying to upload a corrupted file, or you just want to repair that file so you can be able to update it on Excel. Stellar Repair for Excel is that app that you need on your desktop. It's going to help you to repair the file very fast, and it's reliable, very easy user interface. You can use it very simple to use. And another thing that I noticed on the app is that while you're still trying to repair the files, it's going to give you all the sheets that the worksheets you have in that Excel um, workbook. Because very recently I spoke about using the tool to fix one corrupt file that I had, and it really did the job so well. It was really amazing. So I'm going to recommend that for anyone that has that issue. And I think David would share the link with everyone for anyone that wants to use the app to fix a corrupt file that they already have. David would be kind to share that in the description of this video so you can get to um, open that up and then try it out yourself as well. So, David, what do you have to say about using the app? Have you used it?
Yeah, I've used it. It's a very useful tool. It allows you to kind of identify where the files could go corrupt and how you could manage to fix it. You can download it. There's actually two versions now. They've just launched a tool that is an online uh, a free way to do it without downloading any software. So that gives you one file per month that you can do for free. So Stellar Repair for Excel online, and yeah, we'll put some links in the comments for sure. And then if
Okay.
you pay $9.99, you can get it for 5 files per month, and then it goes up. You get it 50 or 100 files as well. And the desktop version, you can download that, and then you pay a one-time fixed fee, which starts at $39 for the Excel tool. And you can also get it for working for Word and PowerPoint and PDF files as well. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so you just identify where the file is on your computer, and you select it, and then it can repair it, and then you click to you click to load it, and it saves in the folder where you originally put it. So for me, I've had situations where a file has broken for a few different reasons. For example, sometimes if you share the file between people, there are people that open up the file at the same time as others on things like SharePoint or OneDrive, and then that can cause the file to break as well. You can get an unexpected crash to your system. So this is something that happened when I was working on an Excel file with a client, and I didn't have it saved on SharePoint, so it wasn't auto saving. And then it was very late at night, and I was creating this thing, trying to get it done ahead of the deadline. But unfortunately, then my computer crashed, so I needed to go back and open it, but it hadn't saved the latest changes, and also the file was not really working anymore. So with those kind of situations, it gets very difficult to go back in your mind and ascertain why it was that the file stopped working, and which parts of the editing you did that were causing that, especially when you are up very late at night and working on a very stressful client deadline. So I just kept the file as it was, and then I tried it with Seller Repair for Excel, and it did recover the file. Unfortunately, it didn't get all the changes that I hadn't saved because, yeah, it's not able to magically decide to save your changes. However, it was able to at least recover my file, so I only lost about 20-30 minutes of work, and then it was fine.
Yeah. Even mine as well. Like, and another very good thing about it is that it recovers everything, whether tables, formulas, charts, even self formatting. Like, it's just super good. Yeah.
Hmm.
And another, it supports both XLS and XLXX. So that is another super interesting feature over there. So it's a very good one.
Yeah, yeah, it can open and recover files of different Excel types for sure. Yeah. Where are you calling from? Abimbola.
Yeah, I'm from Lagos, Nigeria.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. Cool. Um, and there, have you had issues come up with Excel files or other files
Yeah,
with
sure.
your
I
work?
spoke about that earlier. Yeah, I spoke about that earlier. Talking about one of the corrupt files I had. So I had to use Stella to recover that, and it was really nice because I had everything recovered, everything. So it was really a great tool for me at that time, and I recommend it for anyone that actually has issues like that. So also go look out for that and then try it out as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah. And then if you want to get the product, then we'll leave a link in the description here. I also have a video that I made of a walkthrough of how to use it, and I also published a blog post as well on my blog on my website with it. So I've just shared my screen now, and you should be able to see certain things. So what
Yeah, it's up
features can you
now.
repair? So
Just
an
read.
unexpected crash, if your computer crashes for no reason, or if it shuts down, out of battery, those kind of things. And then sync issues that might come from saving a file on OneDrive or SharePoint, especially if you're in Power Query. I found when you have to share it and then suddenly people do an edit on something like Power Query, and that doesn't always save very well in the rest of the Excel file. Issues with file conversion, so that can be something else as well. So sometimes you can be converting the file from an XLS to an XLSX, or if someone has accidentally renamed the file extension, that can cause issues. I'm sure you've probably seen the kind of errors that come up in Excel due to that. And then external links. So when you have an Excel file and you type in equals and link to a cell in another Excel file, that can also cause some issues. I tend to avoid using external links because they do break quite easily. I use a feature in Power Query called merge queries instead these days to grab data from another Excel file, and a download that might be incomplete as well. And sometimes you can leave something downloading, and even though you wanted it to do it correctly, it does cause issues. Then the kind of things that could go wrong inside an Excel file include formulas. So sometimes formulas are things that you need to recover. Formulas being, of course, the basis of a lot of Excel files, which is the reason why a lot of people do store their data in Excel. And then certain cell formatting, which is either hard coded formatting or conditional formatting, where you can get a cell to, for example, change color based on the contents of what's in it. Then the Stellar Repair tools can also fix charts. So if you have some charts from some data, that also can sometimes be showing you incorrectly. Using tables or other structured objects, images, Power Query, which is a very advanced part of the software, so that can also be fixed. And then you've got pivot tables, which, based on the latest update, can now refresh automatically, which is pretty cool. And then even VBA and macros can also be repaired this way, as well as data validation, something that often goes corrupt, especially if you copy and paste between Excel files. Sometimes the data validation still refers to the old Excel file, and it's very, very hard to even bring that up. So these are the kind of things that Stellar Repair is able to fix based on your data. Cool. So great. I think that's what I wanted to share. Abimbola, did you have any final words? Sorry, can you say that again? Abimbola?
Yeah, sure. So that was a great presentation. My final words are just that should in case you have any issues with your Excel files, whether issues with formulas, cell formatting, whether charts, tables, or whatever it is that you feel like your Excel file is not working properly or you're not able to open it up on Excel due to one reason or the other, you can try to use Stella for repair app. It's a very good one. It's going to help you fix that very, very fast. But something that you should take note of is that it requires payment and it needs you to have a code that you can actually use to get that downloaded on your PC, on your desktop. So you might want to have to subscribe to that so you can get all the amazing features on the app as well. So my final words are make sure that whatever you're doing, try as much as possible to leave everything outlined properly on Excel so that you don't get a an error or you don't get something to throw you off or make your file corrupt, right? And then if that's the case that happens, then your go-to should be Stella Repair for Excel. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, yes. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Well, it was nice to be here with you, Abimbola, and share this with all you guys tuning in. So thanks for tuning into our live stream, and have a nice day or evening wherever you are.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.